Hello and welcome back. Now, first thing, Loreley asked us to set us to action movie ragdolls instead of crazy because they have some special effects.
Nice.
Oh, nicey.
Yeah. Also, I changed the bullet time style to fear mode, which I said that they had no real gameplay difference, and I was completely wrong about that. You actually move kind of faster in that mode, but there's less screen effects. So, this is Sandtraps, because Gordon Freeman apparently has had golf on his mind at least twice during the journey.
Playing golf with zombies.
Oh, yeah. Sadly, they haven't put any holes in here. Not for that purpose. Now,
Personally, I think this is more bowling or whatever.
oh yeah. This chapter actually has probably the most platforming in the game, which I definitely don't mind, but this opening tunnel is an absolute horror. In the base game, you'll know that you can clear it out of zombies, and curiously enough, you'll still hear zombie screams and moans in the distance. In here, you can't really do that, because they've put, like, 1,000 zombies in here.
Nice.
Or I think they've made them not nice. Oh. Horrible on the recording. I died so much getting this place right.
You know, I love the fact that
horrible.
you took so long trying to kill that one-head crab. Really
I
shows
put
competence.
the effort in. Okay, also, these are the new zombie they put in, runners. That's why I hate zombies so much, and why I'm constantly quick saving.
Oh god.
So we're all going to be doing, maybe at some point, the new Devil May Cry game. So
when I get the things to record properly.
So I brought us all together here to practice talking together. And I was going to put in a gimmick in this part that we can still do if you want. You can give me numerical points based on style for kills and shit.
Dirty.
You can also
10.
Radical.
I'll keep track of them.
Sensational.
You can also take away points for me doing shit wrong and terribly.
Sensational.
Just at the end, I'm still going to give myself an S rank.
Why not a triple S rank? That's pretty much what you always get on the new DMC.
Okay then. Yeah, I was thinking, I was going to see if we could do a better grading system than the actual new Devil May Cry could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I may be one of the 3 persons that actually like the new DMC, but I will agree the grading system in that game is so fucking bullshit.
I've yet to play it outside of the demo.
Yeah.
So what you got to do in this bit is, so I think the zombies actually spawn infinitely, which on my first practice I actually stayed here for about 20 minutes killing zombies and I was not done.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I know, and there's no real hint for it, because in the actual game you can clear this place out. So I just made it a system of like constantly running back and forth, you know, moving cars out the way and then making a beeline for my vehicle and just fucking off basically. It's like the Combine just decided to move all the zombies to this one place.
This is the zombie
Oh
haven.
my days.
What the fuck did he do?
It feels slightly out of place as well, because outside this tunnel, I don't think you really see zombies again for this chapter. It's like, oh, this is the last vestige of zombies. They just like hanging around near Combine train lines, I suppose. Like, just need to ship these zombies, Jim, and then they just walked off the train mid-journey and into the tunnels.
Oh, tunnels, the best place for a zombie.
They just like the shade. And that was a terrible cut, because loading... Well, actually, no, not loading screens, because I died, actually. I'm going to give myself a minus 1,000 points for that.
Well, you managed to right yourself.
Don't worry, you will still get an S rank.
Oh yeah, also I did a flip, crashed into that table, which then bounced and killed the rebel on the other side of it.
Well, he was a twat anyway.
Yeah, he was standing beside that table, he was basically asking for it.
Now, you see, he was that one fella that nobody liked, and they're just happy you killed him, and that's why they want to follow you.
Actually, yeah, I'm trying to like drive slowly enough so that they can follow me and help me clear out this house. But they didn't. And also their AI doesn't let them get off the road, it's too steep a drop. So basically what they do is they just like stand at the side of the road saying, "Good luck, Gordon, on your way."
We would follow you, but I'm deadly afraid of sand, and I'm allergic to sand.
I hate sand.
That's all sandy.
It gets everywhere.
But not like you. You're not sandy.
I tried to do something stylish. I failed.
Sensational!
But I failed.
Sadistic. Hey, there we go.
There we go. I just...
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
Box physics.
I think that deserves like 4S rank.
4S ranks, but that's impossible.
Super sensational SMOD sensation.
Not with the new DMC scoring system, where you get rewarded for just pressing buttons like a retard.
I thought it was just entirely based on how much damage you do.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you did a lot of damage to that box.
That's true. The Kai 98K that you can get in this mod pretty much is a one-hit kill to boxes. Kill is probably the wrong word, considering I'm talking about a box, but there you go.
It was a sentient box. It had a family.
In this chapter, that house over there is entirely optional. So that means we're going to go, clear it out. You can press E on the rebels to make them say lines of dialogue. But she won't, so let's try talking... That's the only one who would talk.
Well, you see, she was a mute.
Okay. Or maybe only the people in the blue jumpers are allowed to speak, that's their rank. That's you all over. But the other rebels will actually respond to him. One line of dialogue I regret he didn't say is there's a line that he spoke in my practice one, which is, sometimes I dream about cheese.
Oh, that line is
Repeat that.
amazing.
I never
I've heard
heard
it so
that
many
one.
times.
I've only heard it once, and that was on my practice recording.
Actually, not in game, but I've only heard it like once in game. But yeah, it's an amazing line.
Hmm.
Oh God, the poor fence. What did it?
You're gonna
ever
be
do?
seeing. You're gonna be seeing me play a lot worse in this chapter because I tried, ignoring what's going on now, I tried to make a point to use the slow motion less because I'm entirely dependent on it.
And did that work out?
Oh no, it didn't because
Oh.
I got trapped because Gordon's foot got trapped under the wood or something. Like, oh god, I can't get free. Stuck. Also, I turned on another ragdoll thing, which was Ragdoll Collide to Max, which means I'm bumping into ragdolls a lot. And I turned that off later on,
Oh.
because I got killed so much.
Wait, you got killed by
I-
ragdolls?
Yeah, they made a point that in slow motion, if you hit a moving prop, you can take damage from it. Well, because, it considers it like collision damage.
Ah.
And I once got killed by someone that I killed hitting me. The game didn't take too well. Also, the worst part was, it was only my leg that hit him. It was basically, I think Gordon tripped and smacked his head. He's really regretting not having that helmet. There's actually a new weapon in this house, which is there.
Ooh, what is it?
We'll see in a second after I kill this guy who's just waiting around up here.
Oh, a PSP.
A PSP that launches discs and can get jammed.
Well,
Damn you, UMD.
well, a
Universal
PSP
media
is
destruction.
I was gonna say a PSP is pretty easy to hack, so I'm not surprised.
And also the fact is, it gets jammed. The secondary fire is clearing it. Also, there's an invisible wall on those holes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I see that Gordon has a part-time job as Santa.
Oh yeah. He knows if the Combine have been naughty or nice.
And if they've been, he killed them.
So this is the new weapon we have, and because it is so Call of Duty, as in it's an M4, I've set us to realistic mode just to show that off for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so in realistic mode, we don't have a health bar, we still have our armor bar, and there's also soft aiming, so you have to iron sight. You also have regenerating health, and slow motion is cancelled. Oh, disabled rather.
Oh God, Snake, how are you ever gonna survive?
I'm not. Okay, I do. But, the kick still does damage, but it doesn't actually move props around, so it makes Gordon's leg really bloody limp.
Well, Actually, what happened to our gang? Oh.
There they are, they were just watching. It's like, good job, Gordon.
Good job, mate!
Work shy pricks.
It'll be like one of those swimming tournaments where people hold up signs and give you a score.
They didn't even bring signs, the bastards.
That was some proper Combine killing.
Proper gentleman-like. Face them head on.
Smashing.
So we could have entirely skipped that, but, we're thorough in wiping out the Combine who just, for some reason, were in that house.
That house was an important strategic point.
They lived there.
But this is our house.
They were actually planning to have a combine sitcom there.
Zombie combines leave this place.
Yes.
Oh god.
So without the kick, we can't really do much against these except use the grav gun like you'd have to do in the actual game.
No, that's just boring.
I know, right? So a lot of this chapter early on is based around kind of long-range fighting and outposts. So let's just move in here. Show off how terrible my aim is without, you know, people moving at, like, incredibly slow speeds. I just let them get close to me and unload.
I feel like this would have been better if you had like 10 million soldiers on your side screaming fire, explosion, boom, Call of Duty style, man.
That's actually one of the mods I was planning on showing off as well at some point, which is CSS Sci-Fi, where you can opt in to spawn in levels with like several people following you. Actually, now I think about it, considering this is on the main road, if I walked really slowly, those rebels might have had the intelligence to actually follow me here.
Well, they're probably the more intelligent ones who are actually holding back and letting you deal with them, not getting a shot.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. It's like, oh, Gordon Freeman's arrived. We don't have to actually rebel anymore.
Yeah.
He can pick up the slack.
Yeah, everyone knows Gordon Freeman is the master of...
And unlocking.
I just wanted to know what it was like to be a combine sniper. It's pretty dull, actually.
Yeah.
But there's one.
Hello?
Goodbye.
He was just probably thinking of... Boy, it's great this being my last day.
Say, what's all that shooting?
Yeah. I've only got 2 days till retirement. Here's a picture of my family.
I'm getting too old for this.
Here's my cop. I mean, here's my son. Metro son. Cop. I kind of buggered that up.
He works in City 11. Good son.
This is my daughter. Just recently became an advisor to Breen. She's huge and slug-like.
We've had to put on a diet.
Soon she'll be down to just combine soldier. I'm just trying to show... I just completely wasted this suit energy because I wanted to show off what it's like to get damaged. And this combine is making me wonder how I died so much in recording, because... Well...
What the hell?
Get back from me! Yeah.
Shaky screen, so real.
Bloody screen, so real.
I never actually ended up playing that.
I tried to, but my computer's crap.
Oh, it was a fun demo thing.
It's like, well, you're not actually going to get a demo for Bulletstorm, but here's this.
A parody of Call of Duty!
Master Sergeant Shooter Person, to the max.
Extreme.
There's actually something nice about that, in that came out around the same time that game Homefront did. Someone on Facepunch actually posted a cutscene from it, and I thought it was from the parody game. And I've yet to actually play Homefront, which I regret.
I heard Homefront wasn't even that great. Yeah.
I watched a friend play it, and it just looked dull as hell.
Generic.
Well, Snake, is that how you roll? If you're not sure if you want to play a game or not, you watch your friend play it.
Pretty much. I didn't buy it though, so you know. So that was a cut because we actually have bull squids from Half-Life 1 here, like in one of their rare appearances in this mod.
Bull squids, you bastards.
I remember these sons of bitches.
They're actually really tough in this mod. There's one thing I regret not showing off when I was in realism mode, and that's the Desert Eagle I have has a laser sight which actually works in the soft aiming really well.
Did you just punch a bull
Gordon
squid?
Freeman.
I did. I made it a point that I'm at least going to try and punch at least every type of enemy in this game at least once, and I just found out his AI is a bit exploitable.
Oh my god, you have him in a lock.
Well, that was wantonly cruel, and now here's me just rubbing it in.
Gordon Freeman, Master Puncher.
Wait,
Ah, the
Another
almighty
outpost.
scissors.
What the hell?
Sadly not used too much.
I have
It's actually a bit of
got
a
to
puzzle
play this
coming
mod.
up. It's really fun but buggy to install. In fact, TDF said the same thing, and I think he's yet to actually get it to work.
Ah.
I don't know why it works on my PC. I think I just have some kind of magical cure thing going on.
Your computer is magic.
Your
What have you
urge
done?
to play with slow-mo is that strong.
Yes. It's just like any game with a kick in first person will work on my PC.
Oh, that's like 2 games.
So Duke Nukem Forever would work.
I was just wondering how I was going to reference that. Thanks for picking up the slack for me. I was just like, well, that game doesn't work no matter what you do. My great plan is to just run into the hail of enemy bullets in slow motion, not trying to move out of the way.
Well, he does have a PhD in theoretical physics.
Theoretically, I should survive this. Physically.
Mentally, however.
Surprised that combines haven't given up yet, considering that they pretty much by now must realize that Gordon Freeman is a master of slow-mo.
If we can capture and study him, maybe we can learn it too.
Combine are basically like XCOM in this universe, then. I'm just gonna dissect a Gordon Freeman.
Yes.
So, one thing, it hasn't actually shown too much yet, which I'm sad, because it did when I was test recording. Action movie ragdolls don't fly as far, but sometimes when they die, their guns actually keep firing, and it actually treats it as kind of a physical object. Which is interesting.
Oh, that poor combine.
So with it, could you theoretically like shoot someone's gun that's still firing into someone else?
I'd like to say yes, and now I have to test it.
Ah.
So, where's the third battery pack?
Bum 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 bum.
Well, there's actually 2. There's one up there and there's one in this car here. Which is just... there it is.
How did that battery survive in that car?
I don't know, why were the Combine leaving it in there, like... just in case Gordon Freeman turns up, he better never find it. Anyway, the second battery landed on the roof. So I'm deliberating whether or not it's worth climbing up there just so I can have 4 batteries. Luckily, we can just move on.
Battery? It looks more like a toaster.
It's a very large battery toaster. Combine need to eat too. And with that, we can keep our car. And that's how you dispose of a roller mine. So at this point, we're actually going to be moving on to the main chunk of Sandtraps. So this portion of the level focus more on shootouts and aliens and black screen.
Black screen.
Yeah. Black screen.
Black screen.
Black screen.
Black screen.
Oh.
Oh,
Black screen, go away now. What
Snake,
happened
what
there?
did you do?
That's never happened before with DX Story. Editing hiccup. But we're back now.
Hey.
So this is how you dispose of a roller mine carefully and fuel efficiently.
Fuck that shit. It's cool to kick them.
Brackets.
I know.
Explosion.
Let's just give him a car that he can chew on forever down there.
Yay!
What was their intention in designing those rollerball enemies? Because they were completely pointless.
Well, they do whack you and then... I guess they're kind of like... I guess they could work as kind of like a riot deterrent. Like, you just unleash them into a crowd and they just stun a bunch of people with a lot of electricity.
Yeah, but just kick them away.
Maybe they're kind of like medicine balls that the Combine use back on their planets. Or some kind of sporting tool.
Oh, medicine ball. That brings me back. Hint hint, plug.
Of course.
Fudge Heroes.
Watch Fudge Heroes episodes on my channel.
Yes.
Hint,
I'm
plug.
plugging myself.
Echo.
I forgot to cut out this loading screen. I'll do that in post.
Awful.
So not to get sloppy, I do confess that I do cut a bit before the beginning of the next chapter, but only because logically I think we're there, you know? So this is the kind of set piece of Sandtraps, the lighthouse that we've been...
Oh, yes.
It's been set up for a while.
I remember it. They're looking for my car? Those sons of bitches.
I did run several cameras on the way here.
They'll check the license plate as well. We got to change the plates, man.
So this is a new weapon that's been re-added because it was in Half-Life 1.
There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going anywhere until we fight off this attack.
Oh yeah, for some reason Barney has been modded to be here.
Wait, what?
Better get going, Gordon. I have no idea how the fuck I ended up here, but okay.
Gordon, I'm way behind on my beating quota. So while you're fighting the Combine, do you mind if I just whack you about with a stun stick? So the weapon that's been re-added here is the Tau Cannon from Half-Life 1. They've even re-added the ammo it uses.
Oh, joy. My favourite gun.
Such a nice little touch.
I don't really use it too much, but it's quite nice, basically.
Oh no, I never really used it in Half-Life 1 or 2. Like on the car.
I used it to an extent, like, just, you know, to clear out enemies, but I just find it easier to just get out and shoot stuff. Especially because on the back of the car you have infinite ammo at all times. Now, the Barney NPC that's been added, on my practice runs he had a lot of health, but he just died.
So basically you can use Barney as a meat shield.
During one of my practice recordings, I just watched him stand still and get ripped to shreds by that turret with blood gushing everywhere, and he was... Well, I guess he was inconvenienced, like you would be, but not much else.
Oh Jesus, that black man is so covered with blood. To be honest, I think Barney is an undead being.
Only his rage keeps him alive.
His sheer will to see Breen dead.
And to get his beating quota.
That too. He's just 2 men down, and then he'll be free.
And I think Gordon owe him a beer.
Nah, it's the other way around.
Well, he really wants to give Gordon that beer.
That too. Is there even beer now? Probably some left in a rebel stockpile, just for when this is all over. I just kept rubbing against that medic, trying to get him to give me health, but he just refused so much to help me out.
Horrible medics. Horrible medics.
Are you sufficiently
Terrible
injured
people.
enough? No.
Look,
fuck
you
off.
have to be missing at least 3 limbs before I help you out.
And only
Are
then.
you a heavy? No.
Does it look like we have free healthcare here?
Quickly, the scissors
Yes!
go.
Yes, you throw scissors at the plane.
We have infinite scissors!
Why does Gordon keep carrying these scissors?
His HEV suit actually has like a miniature 3D printer that only knows scissors.
Oh, one of the improvements.
Forever just... Scissors are actually a one-hit kill, so it's amazing to say that scissors are overpowered.
Well, you know what they say, don't run with scissors.
I actually do, because then you get some better throwing velocity.
A good mold to teach all the school kids these days.
If you're running with scissors, it's easier to throw them at a greater distance.
In case you need to assassinate someone quickly and silently. Keep a pair of scissors with you at all times.
So basically, in this chapter, the objective is just to get rid of that ship. And I can't remember if this is the same as in Half-Life 2, but there are actually 2 airships at this time.
Yeah, I played it through relatively recently, and yeah, there were 2 ships.
Okay.
But did they keep respawning enemies? Because I don't think they did.
Well, these enemies aren't respawning; they're being airdropped.
Yeah.
Basically, SMOD's idea of challenge, if you're not aware, is spawn more shit. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say something here, Snake. Can we like take a break at 30 minutes because I'm gonna have dinner.
Sure thing.
Cool.
Okay. So what we have here is just the... I really wouldn't call it a boss fight. But in all my playthroughs of this game, I haven't actually found out the perfect way to defeat these two. I mean, they're really easy to destroy, but I don't know what their criteria is for shooting rockets that you fire at them.
Not. I guess if you shoot them straight ahead, then they will hit them or something.
Well, I know to shoot at them from odd angles, just to, you know...
Throw their aim off?
Yeah. And like I explained last part, that is actually just a programming quirk. I find it quite interesting.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't meant to do that.
And they thought, oh my god, this is so cool, and then they kept it in. And the rest you say is history.
And that led to this boss fight being, well, pretty enjoyable, actually.
Yeah. There aren't many FPSs that do good boss fights, I've noticed. It seems to be a...
It mainly seems to be helicopters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it, I think, in a modern FPS that's based in realism, that you can't really make a big, imposing enemy that can take a lot of bullets without kind of breaking that idea of realism. And Half-Life 2 does it well, mainly because you're up against an alien race that you can throw in, like, curious-looking enemies that have weird attack patterns.
True.
While still being relatively realistic. You know, minus the laser guns and the fact that SMOD has added in super jump modules and scissors that insta-kill.
My immersion,
okay, actually, that's completely...
it's gone.
I can
Snake,
no longer enjoy
I think your
Half-Life
rockets
2.
are getting shot down.
I've noticed that. It seems to...
Oh,
that was a
fucking
waste of
hell.
rockets. He's really good.
I am suspecting aimbot.
I was so tempted at this point just to break out the laser rifle and basically cheese this boss fight with an insta-kill, but... we're honourable. And I'm a terrible shot.
I've noticed.
You're making references to the tabletop games we play, which is... yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I made that public, so Dark Heresy Game 7, now available on this very channel you're watching.
Yes, go watch it.
Plug.
And remember to like, subscribe, love, favorite, and love.
And
And
even
don't
more
forget
love.
to comment too.
Comment twice. Say the same things twice.
Boost our ad revenue.
Suck my dick.
Give me money. Send it to me on my non-existent PayPal.
I am actually
Thank
a Saudi prince. Whoa, where the hell did he come from?
Send me your bank details. He was just waiting down here to send me to the next part of the chapter. And this table is kind of... If that table wasn't moved out of the way, the rebels would be fucked, because he would never be able to guide me to salvation. He just stops every few seconds like he's self-conscious, like, are you following me, Gordon? Gordon, come with me.
Gordon, are you absolutely sure you're confident in following me?
Also, this is my second take as well, because one time his AI glitched and he wouldn't open the door I need to go through. It's like, follow me, Gordon. Then he just stood down here like he was waiting for something to happen.
Watch your step, Gordon, says the man who jumped millions of miles. I don't know.
I'm hurt, he says. Gordon, follow me. I'm in pain.
I'm dying on the inside, Gordon. What's
Sound
that?
B.
I think this part is actually a callback-ish to Half-Life 1 when you come out on the mesa during surface tension, but I can't be certain. And I could just be drawing parallels where there are none.
Well, it does seem to have that similar sort of design pattern. You know, narrow cliff sides and large environments to explore. And there's the head crab.
Yeah, they put a poison head crab down here because that's fun.
Fun, fun, fun.
I mean, on their own they're not so bad, but they're still annoying and inconvenient. I was taking my time, but since I got shot, bugger it, let's just run.
Run, Gordon, run!
We're coming up to the my favourite part of Sandtraps now, which is where this actually gets its name. I'm wondering why they fade out and then go to black.
No, can we take a break now?
Let's take a break.
Taking a break.
Yeah.